Welcome everyone. We'll learn about bootloaders and package management. Now let's talk about RPM. So the full form of the RPM is Red Hat Package Manager. The files used by this program have an extension of .rpm. RPM was originally created in 1997. It is free and released under GPL license. It is default packaging for distribution which comes under RHEL, CentOS, Fedora, etc. So to maintain packages, by maintaining I mean adding, updating, deleting packages in RHEL, CentOS or Fedora, we use RPM. So if you want to install any package in CentOS, there are commands like rpm-ibh, then the name of the RPM. For example, if you've got MySQL RPM with version 5.7, so let us suppose the name of the MySQL RPM is mysql.5.7.rpm. So this is just the pseudonym which I'm creating right now. So what you have to do is rpm minus ibh and then the name of the rpm file, mysql.5.7.rpm. It will install your package. So let's check out the features first. First feature is crypto. The packages in RPM can be verified cryptographically by MD5 checksum and GPG key. So to check the integrity of any file, we have got MD5 sum. So to verify that package has not been changed from the source to a machine, we use MD5. And then to authenticate that whether it is from correct source and there's no one behind the source and IP spoofing it and getting into your system, you need GPG key. So you take a GPG key from that machine, then install it. Authentication. Source archives is also available, which helps in authentication. So RPM helps in patches also. Patches can be applied, which helps in updating the process faster and easier. So if you have patches, you don't have to reinstall your system. You just have to change particular some few files and just rebuild it, restart it. It's not that you're again going to compile your whole program and then going to restart. It is automated and installation time verification. It is done for the dependencies, like if I have got a package and it is dependent on 15 or 20 different other packages. So it asks you to download them to carry on with the installation of your current package. So the basic tasks for RPM, so it is the basic task for any package manager: installation, updation, uninstallation, query, and authentication. So we need to check how to install a particular package, how to update an existing package, how to remove the currently installed package, get information about the package, what is the version which it is using, things which it depends on, and then authentication to verify the package for the security reasons that the package is from authenticated source. Red Hat developed RPM packages can be found at Red Hat Enterprise Linux CD-ROMs, Red Hat Network, or Red Hat errata page having list of packages. So if we go to any of this link on internet, I'm just going over there and I'm going to search MySQL. So it gives me all the versions of the MySQL. So it suggests that it has found 95 RPMs, very old ones, 5.0 since 2009. So we can see there are the packages, MySQL client programs and shared libraries for 64-bit machines. This one is for 32-bit machine, i386 or i686. x86-64 is for 64-bit architectured machines. So there are different RPMs for different machines. Now how to install? So to install, -i is the option, but we probably go for V also because it is the verbose mode and it suggests that okay, something is going on, because if you just install any RPM package with rpm-i, it will be installing it, but there will be no status bar in it that okay, 100%, this is now 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%. So to get that feel that okay, your software is being updated or software is being installed, use verbose also, and then print hash marks of the package archive as it is unpacked. We use -h. Usually we use rpm-ibh. Now check the rpm signature. To check the signature, we have this command --checksig. So it checks the PGP signature before installing any package. If its integrity and origin is okay, because at the background it checks for your MD5 sum as well as your GPG key. So if integrity and origin is okay, then one can go ahead and install that package. If you have any query on that package, -q is the option. So it is pretty straightforward till now. If you want to have a query on package, it's -q. If you want to install, that's a little bit different when you want to uninstall a package. It is like eradicate -e. So we will come up to that. It checks the dependencies of the package if package is dependent on some other packages. To ignore these dependencies, use --no deps. So rpm -q --no deps and the package name. One can check if a particular package is already installed or not. To do that, just add -l. So -l is for list all the installed packages. So if it is installed, rpm -ql. Now to install all the packages which are there, to view all the installed packages, use minus command. So rpm -qa. So one can list all the recently installed rpm packages. One can shorten the list to check for recently installed by adding --last, which will return the last package installed on the machine. Upgrade a package, you need to do it -u. rpm -uvh, v is again for verbose and h for hash. So rpm -uvh, and then your package will be upgraded. Now to remove a package, as we have discussed, it is -e rather than -r or -uninstall. So it is like eradicate. To remove a package, use -e option. In case you don't want to remove the dependent packages, you just want to remove your package, then apply --no deps in it. To find the package to which particular file belongs to, use -f in your query. So f will give you file name. To find the details about a particular installed package, again rpm -qi and then package name. To verify an rpm package, use -V option, because small v is for verbose, so use -V option. rpm-V p and package name will give you the verification of the package. So to verify all the packages, use A. Rather than P, just remove P because P is for specific package name. If you go for A, it will verify all the packages in the system. So this RPM demo can be done on CentOS or Fedora machine. Right now in our setup, you're using Ubuntu. So let's check it out how it is being done. So if I'm going to install RPM -IVH, you can see those hashtags coming. So if you're not using -VH in there or H is in there, these will not be coming. To verify whether a package is there in the files or not, just use RPM -verify. To query on a particular package, that what are the things which are there in the package, RPM -QL HTTPD. So we know that HTTPD is there for hosting web servers. So this is, if you go to etc folder, this is how it looks when it is being installed. So it gives you all the files which is packaged in the RPM folder and inside any RPM. Now let's talk about yum. So RPM was the package manager. Yum is again another which is being used in the free versions of the CentOS. So if you don't have that .rpm files and you want to install from the source repository, which you are not, because in RPM files you need to have that .rpm downloaded. If you don't want to download .rpm, you don't want to take that headache of downloading .rpm from internet, what you can use is you can use yum. So yum was created in 2003 and is primary choice for RPM based distros. So wherever we are using RPM based distros like CentOS, Fedora, yum is the repository for it. We tend to do in yum is we just write the package name which we understand. So I don't know the version of MySQL. I just go for yum install MySQL. It will search whether MySQL is there in the repository. It will come up with a specific version number. It will suggest, okay, it is there, install it via this command. When you do that, you don't know where that RPM package is kept or whether even RPM package is kept or not. It automatically downloads that package and installs it. So installing and updating the packages are simpler. Software dependencies are taken care of and installed along with it, because if we are using RPM package, we have to install all those dependencies by ourselves. But in yum, it is just like apt-get, it will install all those dependencies. So we have two things, RPM and yum. The same thing which RPM and yum is almost synonym to dpkg and apt-get. So if you want any package to be installed manually in Ubuntu or any Debian Linux Debian distro, what we tend to do is we use dpkg command to install it. and the extension of the file is .dep. Similar to what we have in CentOS, where we use the same mechanism. We use rpm minus -ivh, and the extension of the file is .rpm. And in the same way, the yum has replaced rpm to some extent. apt-get has replaced dpkg to some extent. So let's talk about yum first. Software dependencies are taken care of and installed along with it. Yum is primarily in command line interface, but GUI-based wrappers also exist, but it is pretty simple in command line interface. It's easy to use in command line interface. It is the official package manager of Red Hat and CentOS. So RPM is there, but this is the official package manager. This is the package manager. So RPM and Yum. RPM is the package manager which installs the package, while Yum is the repository management tool which will fetch the package. So to get MySQL installed, you need to find it on internet where you can get .rpm files. But if you want to install it via Yum, you don't need file. Go yourself, take the pain by yourself and search it on internet where the .rpm file is, download it and then install it. So you don't need to do that in Yum. In Yum, you just need to list the files, okay, whether it is listed or not. If it is there in the source repository, you can install it. And you don't need to know what was the source of it, where it has installed. That headache is of Yum repository. Yum fetches appropriate package as required by our Linux, which is compatible with our Linux. In RPM, it can be that I have like in CentOS 7, the default Python version is 2.7. But by mistake, I go and I don't use Yum. I install it via RPM and install Python version 2.4, which is a very old version. So it is not compatible. So to not to take care, which is not to take headache of what is the compatible version of the software with this Linux distro, it is advisable to use the repository manager. RPM can alert you to dependencies, but is unable to source additional packages. So in RPM, it will check these are the dependencies which need to be taken care of. It will invoke a alert to you that you need to install these packages first, but it will not give you the source directory or source from where to get these services or these packages. But Yum finds out all the dependencies and also the additional packages and installs them if you're installing any package via Yum. Yum by default has multiple repository location in its configuration file, and it fetches packages for installation. So how to install using Yum? Use command install to install a package using Yum. So if I need to install anything, just do Yum install Python. I don't need to give the version of it. If I'm going to use 2.4, 2.6, like by default in CentOS 5, 2.4 was there. By default, 2.6 was there in CentOS 6. Now in CentOS 7, it is 2.7. But if you want to go for 3.5, 3.6 or 3.7 of version of Python, you need RPM for that. But via Yum repository, or you need to tweak Yum repository a bit. You need to go to the Yum source repository.d and then tweak over there. So the first syntax is Yum install Python. It will ask you if you are interested to install this package or not. Just question on it. If you don't want, if you are writing a shell script and you want it to be installed by itself, just insert -y command. The same thing happens with apt-get 2. Same thing happens with yum2. Yum -y install package name Python. It will be installed and it will suppress the confirmation question, and it will take the input as yes, that okay, yes has been already been provided, install that automatically. To remove, Yum remove package name, and again to provide confirmation and suppress the confirmation and automatically do is it Yum -y. Then list package names. So if you want to check whether a specific package is there in the source repository or not, Yum list any specific package name. So it is checking for OpenSSH server, which is my SSH server, which listens on port 22. And if you want to connect from one machine to another, there is a service called user bin SSH daemon. So that enables you to SSH from one machine to another machine, which we just had an example of SSH username @ your machine IP. So that's the package we are searching for, Yum list OpenSSH. So to list all the available packages installed, use installed keyword Yum list installed. And if you want to check all the packages which are there in yum repository, just write down yum list. Use command. If you want to search any package, use command search to find all available packages to match the name of package specified. If I don't know the exact version of it or exact name of it, yum search ssh or open ssh, anything. So it provides the exact package name which needs to be installed. To find which package provides a particular file, because if you are seeing some file in a system which you haven't created and it is there by some package, you can search the originator package for the file name using command yum provides file name. Again, for updating any specific package, for right now I am using Python 2.6, I want to update to Python 2.7, yum update package name. If that update is available there, it will update it automatically. And to check update for which packages are available, you can write command yum check update. If you want to update the whole system, just like Ubuntu apt-get update and apt-get upgrade was there, yum update is there in CentOS. To list all the enabled repository in yum, we use command repo-list. So to check what are the repositories which are there in my yum source directory, yum repo list. To view both enabled and disabled one, because few repositories are commented. So to check all those, yum list all. To install a specific repository, yum -- enable repo, the repository name which was disabled. So enable that repo and the package name. So to view all those commands, the other few commands in yum are yum history. Check what are the things which you have executed in yum previously. Yum clean all, so it removes all the cassette packages and header created to resolve the dependencies. Yum group list, which lists yum groups, group info, group install, and then group remove. Demo about the yum commands which we have just gone through. So we have searched, we have checked that to list a package, it was the command yum list. So we are just listing the package with yum list open ssh. Now it is going for all the packages, all the repository it has. Probably it is going to FTP server of IIT Madras, so ftp.iitm.ac.in, and from there it is checking for the OpenSSH. Update a package. So again, yum update OpenSSH was there. So if there is any update available as per the source repository, it will update it. Install a package. This is a pretty cool package in Linux, Wine. It enables you to run all those executables of C of Windows machines. So if you are FIFA fan or NFS fan, so you won't be able to get those things on Linux distributions because FIFA or NFS doesn't support Linux distributions. So if you want to run Linux distribution too, you just need to install Wine. The Wine application enables you to run exes also. So actually, these Windows files are executable formats, exe format. So Wine enables you to run your exe files. So what it has done is yum install Wine, and then it will be installed. So right now, yum history tells you about what are the things which have been done in last few time. So it says that yum history has got 34 commands in it. Last one was install libx11 development package, and before that it was update. So actions is also defined, date and time is also defined. Now how to search for a package. So it is yum search OpenSSH, which it has been done. It is now searching for the package. What are the packages available with the name OpenSSH? You can see there are many different packages which are available for OpenSSH. Choose any one of them. OpenSSH server, OpenSSH client, LDAP, GSI based, Perl based, so anything which you want. If you just want to OpenSSH server on your machine, install using OpenSSH server x86-64. Now let's get back to DPKG, Debian packages. DPKG is the main package management system in Debian and similar OSs. It is used to install, build, remove, and manage packages. Package for it has an extension of deb at the end. DPKG is low-level tool. Apt is commonly used as high-level tool as it can deal with complex tasks involved in package management. The DPKG database is located under var lib DPKG. So DPKG is almost similar to what RPM is there in CentOS, and yum is similar to what is apt-get is there in Ubuntu. So how to install? Again, just like RPM, we used to install via RPM -i. So similarly, DPKG -i package name. So if I have that Debian package with me, like if I need to do any installation via RPM, I need to have that RPM package. So similarly, I need to have the Debian package to be installed by dpkg. So I'm installing Python 2.7 Debian. So dpkg minus I Python 2.7 deb. So to check whether your dpkg Debian package has been installed or not, you can use command dpkg minus s Python. It will check if the package is installed, and if it is installed, it will return. Again, to list package, dpkg minus l package name. If you want to list all the packages, don't add the package name. If you just want the content which is being used in Python 2.7 Debian file, like the last time which we saw for HTTPD, we list all the file names of HTTPD. Similarly, over here, we did that with rpm minus qf. Now, in this scenario, we can do it with dpkg minus c. To remove a package, just like in RPM we did by RPM minus E, we have got dpkg minus R, the package name. And now it is not required to give the Debian extension of it. Now, installing the packages from the directory itself. So we need to install all the packages which are there in the directory minus R, because it will install all the packages recursively. So use command minus R and then minus minus install and the directory name. So it will install all the packages which are there in the directory. So if you've got 15 packages which you need to install, you can do this. You can put all those 15 packages in the directory and then install recursively using directory. You don't need to give name of each and every package at the time of the installation. Now to update a package, like if we have to update Python, you need to do dpkg minus u, a specific package name. Now let's check the demo. So dpkg minus s Python. Now let's check the dpkg minus s Python. So it suggests Python is not installed and has got no information on it because this file has not been installed using Debian package. If I ask apt to install Python for me, it will check and install the Python version 2.7. Now I have installed Python 2.7. It is unpacking and linking all those libraries and processing things up for me. Now let's do Python dpkg. The thing which I have done is dpkg minus s Python. Now it suggests package name is Python. Status installed, okay, installed. Priority is optional. It gives all the information about the package. I have done dpkg because I don't have the Debian package right now with me. So now dpkg minus l Python. Let's run this command and check what does it give. So it gives me the Python version of 2.7.15. Now let's get to apt, because you would be using apt package manager very frequently rather than using dpkg. Apt-get is the command line interface to handle package using apt library. Just like the yum library we used to have sent to us, we have got apt library in Debian based distros, Linux distros. It is the default package management system for Debian like distros like Ubuntu. It is an efficient way of handling packages in your system. Rather than using dpkg, it is advisable to use apt because dependencies are managed automatically. Upgrades and removals are handled carefully to maintain the stability of the system, and it has an external UI support with tools like Synaptic, Aptitude. But right now we are not using any tool like Synaptic or Aptitude. We are going via command line interface. Now let's understand few commands first. apt-cache. Apt-cache is a command line interface to search for apt software packages. This tool is used to search software packages and get information about them. One can search for a package without having exact name of the package. If you even have some pattern of it, you can get it from the apt-cache. The data is fetched from different sources listed in sources.list file. So as we saw in yum repo list was there. Similarly, we have apt-get source list over here. So it has got a number of links from where it searches for its packages and installs it. Where cache apt archives contains already downloaded packages to avoid downloading them again if one needs to reinstall a package after removing it. So now uses of some of the apt-cache commands. How to list and search a package using apt-cache. Use command package names to list packages starting with particular string. So example, if you just want to search all the packages which are starting with open, might it be open SSL, might it be open SSH, anything. What you need to do is apt-cache package names and open SSL or Python, anything. So that will fetch all the package names. You search for a package with a particular name. apt-cache search Python. Use command show to get details about a package. If I want to get all the details about specific package, I would use apt-cache show Python. Check the dependency of a package. Like if I install Python, what are the other packages which will be installed, which are required in support of Python to enable Python to run what are the other packages which are required to run. We can get that via apt-cache show package Python. Now to update a package, use apt-get update specific package name. So if you are to update Python, we would be using apt-get update Python. If we have to update the whole system, apt-get update simple. And then if we want to install a package but prevent from upgrading, if already installed, use minus minus no upgrade options. Now to install a package, apt-get install package name. It was for updation. Now let's go how to install a package. Rather than using update, just use apt-get install package name. If you want to install multiple packages, apt-get install multiple packages, Python, MySQL, OpenSSH, anything. And again, you might need to provide -y with it. In some of the previous version, like in 16.04, it used to ask for the confirmation. To install multiple packages having a particular string, use wildcard. So all the packages in the source.list which is having star name as regular expression in it, it will install all those packages. Now apt-get upgrade. If you want to upgrade the system, you can use command apt-get upgrade. It may remove or update some of your installed packages. If you want to upgrade only some specific package of your system, you can use apt-get install Python. Minus minus will only upgrade Python. It will not upgrade its dependent packages. Now, if you want to remove, apt-get remove specific package name. If you want to remove all the configuration files associated with it, what apt does is apt stores the configuration file, because in future if you reinstall the package, you don't have to take care of the configuration again. But if you want to remove configuration file along with package, apt-get remove minus minus package. So removing a package doesn't remove its configuration file. To remove configuration file along with it, append with purge option. Use command download to download a package without installing it. So if you are download the package, just get apt-get download Python. So if you want to get into the source code of any package, because we are using Linux distribution, everything is open source over here, we can view source code packages of any package. So in that scenario, we can use apt-get source Python. So it will unpack the source code of the Python. So to check for the dependencies, we can use command apt-get check. So if we have to check the dependencies of Python packages, apt-get check Python. To install build dependencies, use build up options. So it is there that whenever you are building your product or any software where there are many build dependencies of it. To get that, apt-get build up Python. So let's get into the demo of apt. So the first thing is apt-cache show package SSH. So let's run it our own system. Apt-cache show package. Let us go for OpenSSH. So it says there is no OpenSSH. Now we have installed Python. Now it is showing all the packages of the Python, a long list. So what are the packages which it has installed? It has installed any JSON that might be used for the JSON conversion from dictionary to JSON in Python. Mod Python, ModWSGI. ModWSGI is usually utilized for web servers. If you're hosting your Python packages online, ModWSGI, Mod Python are being used. So it lists all the packages which are installed along with the Python package. So rather than showing show package, it is showing package names. And these are default commands. If I'm writing package and using tab, it will be giving me package names by default. So these are the package names which are installed along with Python. So Python RPM is there, CryptoDoc is there, HTTP library is there, feed parser is there. So there are many packages like that. We have already seen how to install package. Now let's check how to apt-get remove minus minus purge Python. So it is asking me for yes or no. Let's do no. And now what I will do is I'm just appending -y. Now it will not ask me for yes or no. By default, it has taken that, okay, I have given a confirmation for deletion of this package as I have supplied -y command. If you can see the last line, it says purging configuration files. So all the configuration files have been deleted. Now let's try the previous command, apt-cache package names. So you can see, even if I have not installed these packages, these are getting from the cache. It says that if you install Python, these are the packages which will be installed along with it. So you don't need to install any package to check what are the dependencies and what are the files which will be installed if I install Python. I'm going to install apt-get install Python 3. So you can see that I already have Python 3.6.5 in my machine. So it is not installing Python 3. And it also suggests that few of the packages are no more required. This Python 2.7, and if I run command apt auto remove, it will clean my disk space. It is suggesting that these packages are no more required. Python 2, Python 2.7 minimal, Python minimal, libpython standard library, because I already have Python 3.6.5 with 18.04. 2.7 is the older version of it, so I don't need these packages. Now I'm cleaning this off. Let's try apt-get update. So you can see it has gone to security.ubuntu.com, archive.ubuntu.com. These are the source list repositories which it has, and it is installing packages from there. Now it is updating itself. It is checking if any new version is there. It will be updating itself. Now it is reading the package list. Everything is done. Similarly, if I want to upgrade, it suggests me these many packages will be upgraded if I run this command. So you can see how Linux community is working. There's a huge community and it's working all day, and there are many updates coming every day. Now it has started upgrading it. So there are commands like apt-get check, apt-get install Python with minus minus no upgrade. So these are the things which we have. Thank you.